What is going on YouTube? You guys seem to like the loadout videos that I post. So, as a way to make you not have to scroll through my entire profile page, here's like 15 of them of like the most popular guns. I figured you guys should like that. I'll try to get the timestamps up too so you don't have to watch the whole thing. There may or may not be a mid-roll ad because I'm greedy and I want money, but I'll stop boring you. So let's get right into it.
Here's the best loadout for the Bruin, presented by my intern, Steve. Yo, Steve.
I get more views than you. Just hire me already.
Get a million views and then we'll talk. This is his capstone project, so please be nice. Hello, my name is Steve. As part of my... Hold on, I need my notes. The Bruin faces an all but certain nerf coming in Season 5. That means you have approximately 3 to 4 days to use this OP monstrosity of a gun in Warzone before the COD gods take it away and introduce a new broken gun, thus repeating the cycle. Here's the loadout. Monolithic suppressor, XRK summit barrel, TAC laser, VLK optic, 60 round mags. And please, for the love of God, blow this up so I can get high...
Stick to the script and don't beg for views.
Follow for more. I said I'd give you a loadout for every gun in the game, so here we go. Named after the American Bison because of its sturdy build, the Bison is objectively okay. In most scenarios, it performs about as well as its cousin, the Buffalo Bills, do in Super Bowls. It gets the job done in most circumstances, offers a fair amount of mobility. If your aim is really atrocious, you can even put on the extended mag. And here's the best setup to make this gun usable. Monolithic suppressor, 18.7-inch steel barrel, TAC laser, no stock, stipple grip tape. Follow for more loadouts. Here's the best loadout for the Ram. The past season, the Ram felt like the Tennessee Titans in the Super Bowl.
He dives for the end zone! Didn't make it.
It always came up just a little bit short. But with all the weapon balancing going on in Season 5, the Ram now resembles its namesake. It's got most of the things you look for in an AR. High rate of fire, accuracy, mobility, its range is good enough, and I think it's solidly in the AR meta. And here's the loadout. Ranger barrel, optic is whatever you prefer, 50 round mags, commando foregrip, save the best for last.
We need to talk about this new sniper or marksman rifle, the SPR. And don't worry, I'll give you a loadout. This thing has range. Like, lots of range. Steph Curry shooting from the logo type range. So much that you can even make it go off the page. The good news is you don't need to do that. You just gotta have the Lapua mag selected and you're pretty much in business. But don't take my word for it, take this guy's. We went in a plunder game earlier today and I let him take it out for a spin.
Sorry, that's me.
You want a sneak peek of the new SPR? Feel free, rip my head off. It works!
And here's the loadout. Monolithic suppressor, TAC laser, I use the sniper scope, blitz stock, Lapua mags, which are the most important. Follow for more.
You guys want a good class setup for the P90? So here it is. It gets super boring using the same SMG every single game, so the P90 is actually a nice switch up from that. The name P90 actually comes from the fact that 90% of the time it feels like it's shooting peas, and the other 10% it slaps. It handles business at range, it does alright up close, and offers pretty good mobility. And here's a good class setup for it. Monolithic suppressor, Forge TAC retribution, TAC laser, Forge TAC combo stock, stipple grip tape. If you want to see more loadouts, drop a follow.
Attention. Have you or anyone you know suffered serious bodily harm or premature death thanks to the R9 shotgun? If so, you might be entitled to cash compensation and a loadout that'll help you fight fire with fire. Infinity Ward has repeatedly failed to nerf this gun, and in doing so has left the entire Warzone meta in a state of unbalance. Its incendiary rounds burn victims faster than my mixtape, and often produce strong rage-inducing episodes. If you believe you have been a victim, please give us a call at 1-800-NERF-NOW. The loadout is free. All you have to do, give us a call and follow for more.
The AMAX is now the best AR in Warzone. There, I said it. If this thing had 60 round mags, this discussion would have been over a month ago. But I think a lot of people have been completely sleeping on this gun. I don't know what they did to the Kilo, but the thing has kind of turned into a hit marker machine. Some games it beams, some games it doesn't. But that's not the case with the AMAX. I don't think it's better by like a lot, but if you're looking to eke out a little bit more performance, I think the AMAX is the way to go. Its fire rate is a bit faster, and it feels like it downs enemies a bit quicker. You mix in a few headshots there, and it's GG's. And it also gives you a bit more mobility. You can use a lot of different scopes and set it up a bunch of different ways, but here's how I run mine. Compensator, because the Zodiac barrel gives you a bunch of damage range and bullet velocity. VLK optic, rubberized grip, 45 round mags. Follow for more. Here's a loadout for the AUG that puts it in the top 3 SMGs for Warzone. Despite popular opinion, you don't have to use the MP5 or MP7. You can use the AUG. If you set it up the right way, you can handle business up close just like those other two. Sure, if you're sitting in someone's lap, maybe the other two are better. But the majority of gunfights in Warzone happen in some weird in-between area. And that's where the AUG shines brighter than LeBron's teammates in the finals. These are AR gunfights, and the AUG is just absolutely melting. Promised you a loadout, so here we go. 407 extended, TAC laser, combo stock, stippy grippy, and the 60 round mags, which are the most important. Follow for more.
Here's the best loadout for the AX50. A perfect sniper rifle if you plan on hitting nothing but headshots. This thing is the assembly line of hit markers. The AX50 is like if the HDR and a marshmallow had a baby, but the baby just kept all of the marshmallow's traits. Sure, it can down people when you're close, but so can a shotgun. Having said that, a lot of people love this gun. Here's the best class setup for Warzone. Monolithic suppressor, 32-inch factory barrel, TAC laser, Guard Arms Assassin, stipple grip tape, or put on a big mag. Follow for more. Here's the best loadout for the new AN95 AR. This gun is like very good. I'd put it solidly up there with the Kilo Grau and M4. And I'm gonna enjoy using it until everyone else unlocks it, and then I'm gonna hate it. Obviously, the only bad thing is the iron sights, which are a complete abomination. It's really good at range, gives you quick aim down sight speed, and a fair amount of mobility. For lack of a better adjective, this thing shreds. Here's the loadout. Monolithic suppressor, And 94 factory barrel, VLK optic, 60 round mags, commando foregrip. Follow for more. Here's the best loadout for the ISO. Coming into Season 5, I was desperate to use an SMG that wasn't the MP5 or MP7. I'll have to keep waiting. Here's the part of the video where I could lie to you to say it's great and get more views. This gun shreds and has an insane time to kill. You absolutely must use it. It's better than all the other SMGs. Nah, just kidding. It's like the Paul brothers. There are moments where you think, oh wow, this thing is pretty great, but then it just turns back into a pile of garbage. Having said that, some people like the Paul brothers, but I'm not going to waste any more of your time, so they're the best attachments.
Is there such thing as a good M13 setup? I set out to find the answer to just that question. Started off great, I was beaming, but if you notice anything about these clips, no one is shooting back, and that is where the trouble starts with the M13. M13 versus an AK, game over. M13 versus just about anything, game over. And when I went to go test the recoil on the wall, thing shoots marshmallows. But if you need to know what attachments to put on this gun to make it suck the least, monolithic suppressor, Tempest marksman, I use this optic, 60 round mags, commando foregrip. Are you sick and tired of aiming down sight? Tired of shooting people multiple times in order to down them? Do you want to feel how mouse and key players feel every game? Are you tired of these rhetorical questions? You're in luck, because I got a loadout for you. I said I would never give this loadout video, so yo Steve.
What? Seriously? Will you at least cover my face with the attachments? I'm embarrassed. Choke, 5mm laser, forge tack impaler, 12 round mags, no stock.
Here's the best way to unlock the fin in a setup that turns it into the Bruin 2.0. In order to unlock it, you need to get 7 melee kills with an LMG in separate games. You got multiplayer, you know the drill. We go into shipment and just keep smacking people. You can also leave the game after you got your melee kill. The past few days were great because the Broom was nerfed and there was a wide range of ARs to use. And now that's over. It's actually named Finn because if you get shot by it, your game is finished. The Bruin is back from the dead. It's very good. Now, I played with it a bunch since it came out last night, and I think I found a good loadout. It might change, but here's what I think is the best. 100 round drum, commando foregrip, I don't need to say this one, XRK long shot advantage, hollow sight, follow for more.
The video you're about to see was only made for Kuka Brava.
Don't forget to make a note in class, I won't, I promise.
And I'm keeping my promise. So let's begin. Because I'm a simp for the meta, I went into this thinking I was going to hate the Odin. But I didn't. At the end, I was ego-challenging snipers, and even discovered a new passion of shooting people out of the air, because you get death chats like this.
Wow, what the fuck?
Which then lead into a cool reload animation transition like that, which then conveniently lead right into the loadout. I already gave you 4, so here's the last one. Follow for more.
Here's the best loadout for the Kar 98. It says a lot about the current state of sniping in Warzone when the Kar 98 attack rifle is really the best sniper. One shot headshot, 2 to 3 shots to the body. It's been the preferred weapon of choice for Sniper Sally. Get your shotgun out of my face! Out of my face, you are dealing with Sniper Sally. Combine that with an aim down sight speed that feels like a sniper should. It's easily the most fun sniper to use in Warzone. Hola, niño! And here's the setup. Stipple grip tape, sniper scope, tac laser, Thingard Customs 27.6, monolithic suppressor, follow for more. Here's the best loadout for the Kilo. Just did the ground M4 and figured I'd save the best for last. When you factor in the damage range, rate of fire, and accuracy, there really isn't anything that beats the Kilo. So yeah, I think it's the best AR in Warzone. And when it comes to the optic, I don't think you need to unlock any special reticle because that didn't have a blue dot on it and it still seemed to be okay. And here's a loadout. 60 round mags, commando foregrip, Thingard 19.8, monolithic suppressor, VLK optic. MP5 drops tomorrow, so hit that follow button. It's the best loadout for the— Stop right there. Are you sick and tired of boring loadout videos? What if I told you I had one with explosions? Do you want to turn into a Warzone demigod? All it takes is 3 installments of a like, share, copy link, and you too can beam with the M4 just like this. This is unlike any M4 loadout you have ever used before. Monolithic suppressor, grenadier barrel, commando foregrip, 60 round mags, rubberized grip, steed explosions. Who's the best loadout for the Grau, or as autocorrect likes to pronounce it, the Gray? It's not quite the Grau of Season 2, which was an OP monstrosity, but the Grau is still very much in the assault rifle meta. To be honest, it never really left. It's got a high rate of fire, low recoil, and does a bunch of damage. So essentially an M13 that's actually good. Here's the loadout. Monolithic suppressor, Archangel barrel, tac laser, 60 round mag, commando foregrip, follow for more. First, we're going to talk about if the MP5 is the best SMG in the game, and second, I'm going to give you 2 loadouts for it. So, is the MP5 the best in the game? It very much is. It's been the best since the beta. They tried nerfing it. It's still the best. It wins gunfights up close, it has good range, it's got insane mobility. The one exception is running a sniper, you should run an MP7 for that. But all around the MP5 is just the best. Full stop. First way you can set it up is an insane hipfire class where you have to resist the urge to aim down sight and instead just strafe like a crazy person. The other one is your standard MP5 setup. For both classes you want the monolithic integral suppressor. For the hipfire you want 5mm laser. For the standard SMG, take that off and put on rubberized grip. And then on both FTAC collapsible stock, Merc foregrip, also for hipfire, and 45 round mags. MP7 is tomorrow. Here's a good loadout for the MP7, especially if you're running it with the sniper. I'm not a big fan of the sniper AR combo, so this MP7 setup kind of gives you the best of both worlds. You still have the mobility of an SMG, it's still incredibly effective up close, and because of its accuracy and range, super effective in those in-between gunfights. I'd also recommend running AMP, just in case you get caught in any of these weird in-between scenarios. It's also really helpful just to finish off snipes. Here's the loadout. 60 round mags, Merc foregrip, Duh. Recon barrel, attack laser. The HDR is down in the comments, so follow for more. Use a loadout for the best gun in Warzone and multiplayer. This thing is a one-shot headshot, two-shot body, insane range, incredible accuracy, and so mobile people will think you're a gas station. It's the Glizzy. This thing shreds through armor and leaves your opponent wondering what the hell hit him. And here's the loadout. For guard, I'd make sure you put on bun, and then for the perk, make sure you put on sleight of hand so you can attack these things like Joey Chestnut. I have class drops tomorrow, so follow for more.